Alright, so let's look at this question here, which is on discrete random variable taken from the year 2011, paper 2, question 11. This is a modified question. So a committee of 10 people is to be chosen at random from a group of 18 women and 12 men. So this would be 30 people. Alright. So let the number of women on the committee be denoted by R. So if you want to find the probability of R equals to 4, it just means that you have 4 women. So R equals to 4, which is probability of R equals to 4. This case there, I know that I've got 4 women. And how many men are there? 6 men, right? So this case, the easiest way is to use choose. Essentially, this is the without replacement, right? So I'm going to take the total way of choosing will be 30 choose 10. Then after which we just pick 18 choose 4 times men would be 12 choose 6. Okay, so that's about it. So just key in calculator. This will be the easier way to calculate. Choose 4 times 12 choose 6 over 30 choose 10. Okay, there will be 816. Maybe I'll just write this 94. Okay, I'm just going to write this as 816 over 8671. Okay, so that is the answer. Yeah. Let's look at the second part. So the most probable number of women on the committee is denoted by R by using the fact that PR equals to R bigger than PR plus 1. Later we'll talk about why this is so. We want to show this inequality. Okay, I think we just straight away do it. Now PR equals to R, R equals to R, small r, just means that you choose R woman, right? If you have R woman, just take note. Okay, I'll just, in the committee of 10, right? So this will be bigger than P, R equals R plus 1. If you have got R woman, then the man will have 10 minus R, right? If you have R plus 1 woman, then you have 10 minus R plus 1. Am I right? So this is the case there. So I'm going to just use what we did from the first part, but just that in this case here, we have unknowns algebra. So for the first one, I'll just put 18 women. I'm going to choose R, multiply by 12 men, choose 10 minus R, over 30 choose 10, just like this expression here. This is bigger than 18 choose R plus 1, multiply by 12, choose 10 minus R plus 1 men. And this will be 30 choose 10. Now, of course, these two are positive, so I could just cancel them out. And in this case here, I'm going to simplify this and choose R, multiply by 12, choose 10 minus R, and this is 18, choose R plus 1, multiply by 10, choose 9 minus R, 12. Then after which we're going to get rid of the sign here. We're going to find the choose formula. So the NCR formula is actually MF26. This formula here, which is NCR is equals to N factorial over R factorial, N minus R factorial. So just take out your MF26. Now, a lot of times students do not know the NCR formula is actually here. This on this first picture of under binomial expansion here. So this is NCR here. So I'm going to use that here. Then I'm going to just write this down. This will be 18 choose 18 factorial over R 18 minus R factorial multiplied by 12 factorial over 10 minus R factorial. Then that will be 12 minus 10 minus R factorial. So I'll slowly just write it down. So this over here. Okay. This will be 18 factorial. R plus 1 factorial. 18 minus R plus 1 factorial multiplied by 12 factorial. 9 minus R factorial. 12 minus 9 minus R factorial. Okay, so that's about it. Of course, I could just quickly cancel all this too. So divide by 18 factorial, then divide by 12 factorial. These are both positive. So divided by 18 factorial divided by 12 factorial on both sides. So we'll cancel it out. Okay, and this will give us 1. Just remember 1. This is R factorial. 18 minus R factorial. This is 10 minus R factorial, and that will be 2 plus R factorial. Alright, so it's quite promising because it looks like something which we would get. So this will be r plus 1 factorial, and that will be 17 minus r factorial. And just write this down. This will be 9 minus r factorial, and that will be 3 plus r factorial. Now take note that all these terms here are positive. So this whole thing here is they are positive terms, right? So since all terms are positive, so you can cross multiply. That's the main thing. If you don't know that these are, you can't really cross multiply if you not. So crossing multiply would then be r plus 1 factorial. Then you have 17 minus r factorial, and after 9 minus r factorial. Then you have r plus 3 factorial. Then this will be r factorial. And this is what we will need to show. Yes, that's pretty okay. Sure. Okay, so that's the first part. Now once done, use this inequality to find the value. R is the most probable, just means that this is the modal class, right? Right, the most frequent one. So what happens here is essentially, if this is the most frequent one, you try and visualize this by like a histogram. Like let's say the height of the histogram corresponds to the probability of each classes. If this is the mode, okay, you know that this is r plus 1. This will be a neighboring class here, and this over here will be another neighboring class, is r minus 1. So you know that p r equals to r is definitely bigger than p r equals to r plus 1. Okay, and also p r equals to r is actually bigger than p r equals to r minus 1. If you want to, so then you can actually solve. So this tells you that if this is a mode, you can actually solve for the r there. Okay. Usually I will say that you just test both sides, but in this case I think I'm just going to test one side, should be sufficient. What we're going to do is actually using this inequality here. I'm going to solve this inequality here. So solving this inequality may seem a bit tough. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, actually we could, okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to key in calculator. Then I'll just put it. I just bring it over to the other side. And I just want this to be positive, okay, for the r. Then I'm just gonna key in calculator here. Use my r here. It's r plus 1 factorial, 17 minus r. So this will be 7 x plus 1. There's a lot of things to type, so I'm just gonna type everything. 17 minus x factorial as well. So I keyed everything in, basically the whole equation on the left. There you go. So I'm gonna let this be y. Let's say this is y. Okay, then from the table value, just go to table value, second table. This is stupid. What we need is actually just it to be positive, so it's here, right? So from GC you can tell that it's from 0 to 10, right? 0 to 10. That's it. So here from GC, this whole thing is y. I'm gonna just write this from GC. This will just be my r, and this is my y. So smallest value, this is the r. Most probable class, most probable r is equals to 4. Okay, so in this case, sorry, 6, because you have 6 here. So there you go. The value of r is 6. Okay, that's how you do this part 2 here. So for the last part, using calculator to find ER and variance R. Okay, this is very interesting. So first of all, we need to tabulate what is our R. Okay, this is our R. We know that from the first few parts here, the R, if R equals to 1, get it, R equals to, let's say, R, okay, we can have 0, 1, 2, and so on, right? But generally what we need to do is actually just find out what is our PR equals to R. Okay, we need to tabulate this because now we need the distribution table here. So I'm going to put PR equals to R here. This case there, if you want to find it, this would then be, okay, maybe I should just enlarge this. This would then be P, for example, 2, then it will be 2 women, right? We want 18, choose 2, multiply by 10, 12 men, choose 8 of it, and after is 30, choose 10, right? So if it's R, what we need is actually 18, choose R. If you choose R men, like the previous part, if you choose R woman, R woman, then we have 10 minus R men, so it'll be 12, choose 10 minus R, and that will be 30, choose 10 now. A lot of times students don't know that you can actually key this into calculator for the table, so I'm gonna just key this in. So just go to the list. We're just gonna go to list. We need to create a list. So go to stats and you just go to edit. I'm gonna key this in. Key this in will be clear it. If you want to clear, just go up to the header and just press clear and press enter and you will just clear. So this case there, what we need is actually from 0 to 10, right? So 0 woman chosen, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so you have all the R's here. We know that this case here we will just go on until 10. All right. So all these values here we can actually find. So I'm going to tabulate it using calculator. This case we can key in the formula. So a lot of times students don't know how to key in formula. I'm going to key in this formula here, where this is L, 18 choose L, 10 minus, then this is 30 choose 10. So you key in by going to the header and just key in F1 as such. L2 is L2, so this is 18 choose R. So I'm going to choose this, choose R. Now R is the L1 value, right? You need it to be an L1 value. So this case here, L1 is over here. You see this L1 is here. So I'm going to put alpha L1. So this is 18 choose R and multiplied by 12 men. 12 men. Choose 10 minus R. So 12, then choose again. Then it's 10 minus R. R is L1, the L1 value. So just put this as L1 here. Okay, then after which we're going to put this as 30 choose 10. So 30 and choose 10. Okay, so just press enter and your calculator will miraculously count all the probability here. So this is the probability distribution table here that you have. Then after which we're gonna just find the essentially the expectation and also for the variance. So what you do is you just go out quick and just go to stats and you just calculate. All right, so one variable stats is it, just press 1. List, the list should be L1, so this case here should be L1, and after which frequency list would be the probability list, so just second and L2, and just press calculate, and that will give you your, this just make sure it's 1, this is your probability should be 1, and the mean and the variance will be found here. Okay, so just this is the standard deviation. There you go. So once you're done, this is from GC. Okay, so this is your mean. Okay, make sure that this is 1. Make sure it's 1 because it's essentially the sum of all the probability is 1. So that's why just make sure it's 1. Then the mean will be, so hence from GC, mean is mean expectation of X is 6. And the variance of X would just be variance of R, sorry. Expectation for R is 6. Variance of R would then be 1.286535 square. Okay, just square this to get the variance. You would get the variance by squaring it. So I'm just going to square this using my Casio here. 1.286535 square. That will be 1.6551. 1.6551 6 Okay, so this is variance of R, and the expectation of R is just 6. That's how you do this question here proficiently. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next question.